Hello there, lovely people. So today I thought I'd have a little run through while it's absolutely pouring outside. I'd go through some of my top finds and some finds that you may have not even seen me dig up. So yeah, I thought I'd have a little run through. So yes, please bear with me and yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm all set up on the floor, so it's a little bit funky in the comfort department, but yeah, we should be all right. So first up, we got ourselves the Edward VII coronation medal here, and this was made in 1902. So it was in the borough of Cambridge, but yeah, it's a lovely little one, lovely patina on him. Absolutely love that. King of Great Britain and Ireland and Emperor of India. Yeah, beautiful picture. It's beautifully engraved, or beautifully made, I should say. Yeah, lovely little find, that one. So we got ourselves a couple of spoons. Obviously we've got the silver handle, which I haven't included with this, but I just love digging these guys up. There's just something about the history of the area, and you know it's been well made. The first one I ever dug up was this one. It's so light, but it's apparently very, very old because it is separate. The handle was made separate to the actual bowl of the spoon, which I found really quite interesting. It was one of the first things I ever dug up in our garden, so it will always be a little bit special to me. And this one was just from a recent video that I found hold of anyway. We got ourselves, always a pleasure, the old musket ball. This isn't all of the ones I've found, excuse me, but there's a fair few there, and I just thought it's just a nice varying size. I haven't included the pistol shot, but yeah, like I said, lead musket balls, always a pleasure. And while we're on the subject of lead, I will go through some of my lead finds. So we got, I'm not sure about these 100%, and I've searched, I'm going to have to wait for my finds liaison officer, because I'm pretty sure these are trade weights or coin weights. This is a lead bag seal or fabric seal or some form of seal, and we have the little teeny weeny horse, which I still love. So from that, I'm sorry if you're wearing headphones, because that's probably going to be a bit scratchy. We got ourselves just quite a simple pot mends. Absolutely love those because they show the history. This I don't think you've seen in a video. It is a little top hat. No. So it's a little lead. I want to say it's a bird feeder. I managed to find out. It was, yeah. It's either bird feeder or it was to hold gunpowder. But I feel like that one isn't. Whereas this one was definitely a gunpowder holster. Yeah. Again, it looks like a little, almost hat with two little handles. Yeah. A little lovely little bit of history. This I have no clue. It almost looks like a denture. But again, it's lead. It looks like it would run off, so it could just be lead runoff that's been squished. But yeah, again, I quite like that one. Got ourselves that little lead thing we found the other day, yesterday. Very flexible. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, so we got ourselves the little lead. Almost looks like a token, but I'm not quite sure what that is. We got ourselves our whorls. So yeah, lovely little whorls. I've only got a couple of them, but I'm sure there are plenty more out there. And there are just various pieces of lead. Bob. So also there you go. But yeah, I keep hold of all of it because it would be good at some point just to be able to melt it down. So we got ourselves a few buckles. So I mean, this is a Georgian shoe buckle, or part of, I'm assuming. And it just shows how tiny these buckles get. Going down. And this teeny weeny one here, look. Again, like, we found a lot more than this, but I just thought I'd chuck these on there because they're quite a nice little variety of shape and size. We got ourselves a strap end just there. It's quite a nice little Tina on him. Nice little strap end. Fairly recent, I believe. I'm assuming it's sort of armed forces, but you never know. On the note of strap ends, this I thought was a strap end. Very decorated. But I went through my Finds Liaison Officer, and it is a late Roman, which is between 284 AD and 641 AD. It would have been silver covered. It's a Roman buckle. No, it's not. It is a Roman brooch, one of which had never, ever been found in Devon before, and I'm waiting for my appointment to take this in, because fingers crossed, a nice museum would like to snap it up, but you never know. We got ourselves a nice G. No, this is a horse brass. I know I said it was a buckle at first, and then I did correct myself and said I think it was a horse brass, because yeah, you can see where it was held into the leather with these points here. But yeah, lovely little signal and a lovely little find after all. So we've got ourselves a variety of buttons. I'm sorry if this doesn't show off very well, and actually it's just a bit of a shambles, but it is pouring outside. So we've got ourselves, excuse me, a World 1 or World War 2, World War 1 or World War 2 button. We have a Great Western Rail senior staff button. It would have been gold gilt. Got ourselves, the lightings are not very good. So it's just a button from, I'm assuming, a hunting coat or something. It's quite pretty though. We've got ourselves, it's a 6th Infantry button. I want it as police force, or it was a foot, someone on foot. We've got ourselves another war button. We got ourselves a silver livery button. I'm sorry, I can't remember the family name on this crest, but yeah, it was quite a nice one. And we have the most recent find. It's very, very beautiful. It was Sir William Courtenay of Powderham Castle. It's Powderham Castle button. They still use that symbol to this day. So this is actually going to be making its way there to be taken in and accepted. So that would be amazing to be able to go to Powderham Castle and say, I found that! That's mine! But yeah, no, absolutely love that. And William Courtenay was the sexual outlaw that ran off to New York. Yeah, absolutely love that. It's a stunning little find, and I accidentally broke that off. But so we got ourselves a nice Tudor button. Looks like a little rose on the end there. But yeah, it's beautiful. Love these little things. There's a dress button. Yeah, from there. So we've got ourselves. It was is it George Guinea gaming tokens. So we got our first ones there. I got a couple of these actually, but this was the better condition one, and these were a copy of the George. Is it a George V Guinea? I can't think off the top of my head now. It's a George Guinea, and they used them as gaming tokens, and they used to give them out, if I remember correctly, in like cinemas and things. But yeah, so there's that one, and then we had the one that was very upsetting. The one that I thought was gold at first. Yeah, George III gaming token, there you are, sorry about that. I should have written it down. It's amazing these little bits of knowledge that you pick up and you just sort of forget them when you get asked a question. But yeah, oh, that was an absolutely gutting video. If you haven't seen it, try and find it. It's you can hear my heart break. So we got ourselves the Zeeland Deer 1760 coin. It's one duet from the Netherlands, which was quite incredible. What you're doing over here looks like a drowning lion on the back there. What's it's doing over here, I have no clue. It makes you wonder whether they were legal tender in certain areas, obviously with England and the United Kingdom owning quite a considerable area, whether they just sort of shared currencies at some stage. You never know. We got ourselves the Rose and Orb Jetton from Nuremberg. And they were made, what was it, 1586 to 1635. Okay. It's not the best condition, but still, I mean, it's a nice old coin in there. And around the same age as that, we got ourselves, so yeah, so we got ourselves the nice love token that I found. Like I said, I thought it was hammered, and it certainly seems to be. It was either made from hammered or it was made of something else, but yeah, it's been rubbed smooth as a love token. We got ourselves George the Fifth. Excuse me with this lighting, crikey. George the Sixth. George the Fifth, sixpence. 1924. Yeah, lovely little coin. I think it's only half silver, but yeah, I still love it. It's quite worn, but yeah, it's the only one I've ever found, so love that. And then we go back, and we've got the lovely condition, although it's chipped, 1591, Elizabeth I, hammered sixpence. Love that. And there, she's upside down. Yeah, love that. Pure silver, Elizabeth I on the back there. Tudor rose, beautiful. Love a Lizzie. And actually, that's about the same size, the same sort of time as the Jetton as well, so that's cool. And then we got a slightly older, I don't think it's going to make it out now, you can see it, 1567. Again, it's Elizabeth I. So it sort of varies from the start to the end of her sort of time on the throne, really. So this is 1567. She started in 1558, and she took to the throne, and she died in 1603. So, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of information on there, but yeah, it's a hammered coin. What can you say? My first ever little bit of silver I found in the river with my... I was on my own, actually. I thought it was with my daughter, but no. Yeah, I mean, to me, it just looks like a crumpled piece of tinfoil or something that had been worn down. But it goes through ice like butter, and yeah, I mean, apparently it's silver. So, I don't know. We got ourselves part of that silver brooch. There's a little hook on the back there. Silver. Yeah, not so old, that one, but it was still a beautiful little find. And from that silver to what I hope is silver, and I'm waiting for my treasure appointment for, so we got ourselves these beautiful, beautiful rings. Yeah, lovely old looking thing. It was obviously wrapped around, so it was, again, I said this before, that I felt that they were quite crude. You can see where they were sort of like chiseled the sides out, but there's no no markings or anything like that. That one there, and then we got the gold one. But yeah, I mean, I still love them. They're nice weighty little things. Lovely little stones in them. Fingers crossed, there are many, many more. Yeah, right. I'll leave them on the screen, actually. Yeah. And this you haven't seen in the video yet. So this is a diddy little thing, and we were trying to work it out. A lot of my information has come back that this is an apothecary weight. It's got like a little star and what looks like a little man dancing. Ah! Oh no, I dropped it. Yeah, so there's a little man dancing on both sides of it. But yeah, a couple of people have said that they thought it might have been Viking, but I don't know, I doubt it. Vikings did come through the area, but yeah, I don't know. You never know. I think it probably is an apothecary weight, but it, like I said, it's a diddy little thing. Right, well that's sort of the end of my little roundup, I'm afraid. I've got myself my little treasure chest, as I call it. This is what I put everything in. Yep. And yeah, so open it up, and then it's got loads of little treasures and things. Yeah. So this is what I sort of put most of my good bits. I haven't been through my Roman coins. So yeah, we've got a big old one just here. Lovely big Roman coin there. Actually, it looks so much better now. In the video, it didn't look very good at all. So there's someone sat on their throne there. I can't remember the names of these. It's not something, I haven't found enough of them to sort of warrant it. But, so we got ourselves one just there. It's a bit worse for wear. It's got the two people and, I think, is it two people in? Yeah, sharing corn or something, I can't remember. And this one there was a lovely one. Beautiful. And the last one was this one just here. Again, that one's lovely condition. Well, it's not. It's very good condition for my garden. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Well, thank you guys ever so much for watching. I thought, in case this weather carries on and we don't get another video done, I thought, you know what? it'd be nice to go through some of these little finds for you, and yeah, lovely little things. Yeah, right. Thank you ever so much. Have a lovely day, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye now.